Finally got the Stanley Cup and back-to-back. One of his assistants, good friend of still a lot of people in St. Louis, Jamie Compon. Puck dumped down into the Florida zone, and Neighbours going after it against the...
Feels like it's loud enough for the team to have heard it, and they just disobey, and there's a whistle. It's a delay game, and they move the face-up all the way back to the defensive zone.
Here's a shot. Score! Right off from the blue line. Fowler ripped it. It might have been deflected in front as it gets past Tarasov, and I believe Jake Neighbours got a piece of it.
Right here on the face-off in the Bomberito RoboCam, Jake Neighbours is lined up in the middle. Look the way he just backs his rear end up.
Put it into the corner. Neighbours is there. Quick card release over to Thomas into the slot to Butch Neighbours. They shoot. And a big save, but it's a goal. They score. The referee there said you reached back into the net, and the Blues are going to get a power play goal. Berggren with the goal.
Go in, even though it's in the glove. Here it is in the Bomberito RoboCam. There's the save. Right to the glove, but I think it does.
They go to the far wing with it. Panthers trying to get on the board in the second period. Deflected puck goes down into the corner. Now dancing with it is Jones trying to jam it on. It comes near side. Shot, score! Joe Hofer's looking at the referee. But that one on the near wing gets shot from the bottom of the circle over his right shoulder and in.
Looking at the referee, the coaches are talking about if there was any kind of goaltender bumping, you're going to see the Florida Panthers come out from that right corner, kind of take it to the cage. It's going to be A.J. Gray. I think we're okay. The puck goes there. Everything's fine. Now watch this push by number 3. Here's this little shove. See that right there? He kind of gives a little shove right there. I think there's just extra contact.
After the coach's challenge, the call on the ice stands. We have a goal.
Yep, see? So you've got all the things that say it's goalie interference into the crease. Contact on it. Up to the line, Jones. Blues on the penalty kill. Jones trying to tie it for the Panthers. 7:20 to go. Bennett, top of the circle. Florida slows down the pace, sets it up in the slot. They score. No justice on that call for the Blues. Panthers have tied the game 2-2.
The power play goes back to work. Look at this little triangle give-go right here. There's 1, 2, 3, bang, bang, bang.
Berggren goes to center as Thomas went to the side of the net. Berggren trying to find a puck, get through the clutch in there of Ekblad. It's forced to the middle to the far wing. Faulk with a shot. They score! Did it beat the clock? The referee points goal. Faulk ripped it at the buzzer.
Look and make the change. Here it is at the very end. Justin Faulk, you know, Curtis, it's all about the awareness, right? He jumps on the puck, reloads quickly, and then finds a seam. I don't know how he saw Logan Mayu through the seam there, but what a chance there for the young defenseman.
Shen took it back into the middle. They go! They score! Neighbours from Stenberg and Shen. 4-2 St. Louis. 7:58 to go, third period.
Again, here it is. Braden Shen, the hunt, the stick on Seth Jones. Look at the way he hunts that puck. And then you're going to see Otto Stenberg. Look at that one.
Butch Neighbours off the wall. Parayko into traffic. And Tarasov another save. Recovered, and Thomas shot it wide. That puck off the end boards back to Butch Neighbours. Into the slot. Thomas score! One-timer for Robert Thomas and a 3-goal lead for the Blues. And the Blues fans in South Florida can be heard tonight.
The tape, and then Robert Thomas is just going to slice this in across the body. Here's going to be a beautiful look right here. Whoop, right there. That's all.
Rodriguez in his 12th year, third with Florida. Blues, they go to the penalty kill. If they shoot it to the net, it could be an empty net goal. It is short-handed 6-2 St. Louis. Robert Thomas with the empty net goal, and the Blues lead by 4.
Win by Robert is going to go right through the middle. Look at that outlet pass to Philip Broberg. I mean, that in itself is a fantastic play. He gets the benefit of a turnover right through the middle. Enough to put him on the top line, and boy, did he deliver tonight.
5 seconds to go. The Panthers dump it in. It stops on the stick of Hofer, and that'll do it. Bring out the Zamboni with a little sunscreen on it. The St. Louis Blues get the 6-2 win here in Florida.